Hey, Diecast collectors, David with TWYCE Diecast. So glad you joined me today. I've got kind of a random mix of stuff that I've had sent to me as gifts from friends and stuff that I have ordered online. So let's get straight into it. First up, I'd like to show you are some dealer exclusives. We've looked at these in the past on the channel. These are Subaru dealership exclusives. We've got a Legacy and an Outback. Both of these were sent just straight up kindness from a viewer named David. And he has a channel, and I'm going to go off of memory, David, so don't hold me to this. Diecast Life or Death. And if that is not right, you'll see the correct name flashing below. But I believe that is right. And these are the coolest things, guys. I've got a video on the Subaru dealer exclusives that I have. I have about 10 to 12 maybe, and I think I'm pretty close to the full set. I do have this Legacy here, so I'm going to keep it carded, and you can see the card artwork. They are officially licensed by Subaru. You can see the pretty cool realistic wheels on them. You get paint for your lamps. You get a Subaru badge on the deck lid. I don't think you get interiors because you get plain black for your windshield. There's your Subaru badge. Really authentic, and I believe these are true 164. One of the ones I did not have is the Outback, and this is a cool one. So I'm gonna open this one up. We will give it a good look, and then we'll put it on the turntable and watch it go around. These are some of my favorite types of diecast to get, stuff that's just not out there on the shelf at Walmart or Hobby Lobby. So here's your Subaru badge. You got painted lamps. And you've got a little bit of tread on the outside of the wheel. These are plastic wheels, plastic tires. You can see Subaru Outback right there. Don't know the name of the manufacturer. It is similar to like an RMZ City style diecast. I believe a lot of those have black glass and no interior. This one looks like these are just little pieces that they put on the roof for the roof rails, and a mock sunroof there. Outstanding. I really truly think these are all going to be 164. If you are interested, you can see here on the left what to look for the video that has more of these on there. Hope you check it out. It's one of my more popular ones. I think you guys like, or maybe it's just Subaru owners finding the channel, the video by mistake on YouTube. Either way, a lot of people have gone to that Subaru channel, or Subaru video rather. Up next, we got more gifts from David, and I want you guys to take note of a series done by Motormax back in the day called Fresh Cherries, because a lot of you guys like vintage yet kind of I don't know what you call them, less popular at the time American cars. This whole series is going to be 70s and 80s. Some of the cars that we call lemons, like the Ford Pinto, just some of the smaller compacts that were out during the gas troubles and issues they had back in the 70s. A lot of AMC vehicles that you don't see very often. This is a really cool Pontiac Fiero. Look at it with the spoiler, and you've got, let's see, you've got, I can't tell what you've got going on for your tail lamp back here. Paint on the trim for the side. I've got to keep this one packaged. I can't open this. This is too cool. I think I'm going to start keeping my Fresh Cherries unopened because they are just harder and harder to find. This is from a company called Motormax. These were put out, you can see, a while back. Let me see if I can find you guys a date on here. 2006 right here is what it says. So we're talking about 15 years old. I think some of them are even older than that. David sent me 2 of these Chrysler Lebaron Town and Country wagons. I've got a cream one off put to the side. It's got the same wood grain package on the side moldings, and it's just in like a lighter beige. So this one is really cool. Look at that front end. Really kind of period correct wheels on these. You can see these are going to be like a spoked wheel. I believe these have rubber tires if I remember correctly. And David was telling me about this casting. Apparently this is one of the very few examples of a 79 Chrysler LeBaron Town and Country wagon, and I don't think they made very many of these. So David seems to know a lot about the castings. Go check out his channel. He is a fantastic guy. He's been nothing but friendly to me and literally sent me these out of the kindness of his heart. He was at some flea market or garage sale and just picked them up because he thought I would like them. And I do. I love them, David. Thank you so much. Fresh cherries and Subaru dealership exclusives. I'm all about it. You hit a home run, David, and I really appreciate it. Here is what you need to look for on his channel, guys. If you will search by the name and give him a subscription, I think you'll appreciate what he's got on his channel. And next, we have got a couple things that I ordered online. First, I saw on Diecast Dude, Vladimir Putin's Limo, and it's going to be in true 164. So that is checking a lot of boxes for me. This X-Car Toys model of a Russian limousine. I don't know the name of the auto manufacturer in Russia, but check this out. Now, initially I was a little hesitant because the limos that I have on my shelf are extremely well done, just pretty nice models, and I was just going to be heartbroken if this one didn't really match up quality wise to the others. Now this one does have plastic wheels, but they look real, they look authentic. The trim around the window and the paint on the door frame gives this thing a lot of respectability as far as a diecast goes. Look at this grill. I mean, it just looks beefy. Like, you know, pity the protesters that stand in front of this guy, the car, I mean, because it looks like it is got some extra security measures taken, kind of like the American Beast limo that's out there. And shout out to Diecast Dude. Here's his channel right there. He is always looking for these amazing, unique pieces, which is right in line with what I do. You can see this one has kind of a funky steering wheel that's pointed straight up, almost like you can see it in full detail from above. So that's interesting. You can see some interior right there. Nice clear glass. I'll give him that. Looks like there's a, I think there's a partition. Look at that. I saw this on Small Model Collector. Can you see that glass right there that is separating the passenger cabin and the driver's cabin? That's really authentic. That's a nice little detail they didn't have to do. Trying to look at the rear here. Can't see a whole lot going on right there. Let's see if this glass, yeah, a little bit of distortion, but overall, for the price, X-Car Toys delivers on this Russian limo, whoever the maker is. I should have done a little bit more research, but I didn't. I'll put it here for a second, and then we will get this one on the turntable and watch it go around. Okay, and last up is LCD is the name on this one. One of my favorite brands. They do pretty high-end stuff. A lot of Range Rovers. They do a really nice, well, Range Rover that I've found not to be crazy expensive online. So I'll get this one out just to show you the packaging. If you're not familiar with LCD as a brand, if you like really premium diecast, that is one brand that you'll want to have on your radar. Here's your side. It's 164. It's not going to be a licensed product, I don't believe. Let's take a look here. Range Rover Velar. I don't see any. Well, it's like they acknowledge that they are trademarked, but I don't think that they have the license. Seems like they would be more prominent on the packaging. And you do have a Land Rover badge on this nameplate, on this plinth. So let's take this off. No reason to pause. We'll just go ahead and take it off right here on camera. Last LCD I had was a Range Rover, and this whole side window piece had come loose. It was, a simple matter of gluing it back on, but just be aware of that. You do get some rubber tires on here. You've got tread on your tires, LCD on the base. Lots of descriptive language for the Velar. Check out your side view mirrors. Wow, look at the reflective quality of the side view mirrors. That's pretty sharp. Well done on that. This is going to be true 164. Here is your sunroof. And let's see, I'll try and get some of the interior. You can see it's black, it's hard to see, but it is really good. And you can see a silver console there. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it, but I think we've got some paint on the dash. Look at that instrument cluster there. That's really well done. Okay, so this thing is getting better and better as we look at it. Range Rover across the bonnet. The grille with the Land Rover badge. Velar nameplate. You've got a little bit of dimensionality to the backer on the lensed headlamp. This thing is really sharp. Okay, so we do have Defroster Lines, and Small Model Collector talks about this frequently from time to time. Sometimes these lines are too big, and you lose the effect if they're not proportionate to the glass, and that might be the case here. These look a little thick. Other than that, really impressed with these. Look at these monster wheels that would come on this vehicle, and look at the air passing through them. These guys roll. Not very well, but they do roll. It's not just a display piece. And again, here is your plinth. Nice piece of plastic, cover up that laser etched placard on there. We'll watch this one go around and we'll wrap it up here. This is my last one to show for today. This is David at TWYCE Diecast. I hope you've enjoyed looking at some a little bit different diecast in 164. And also, before I go, I meant to show this. This is a piece that came with the Velar to adhere to the top of your, I guess, either the vehicle or the display case, and that wouldn't make a lot of sense. But you can turn it into a Christmas ornament. So I believe that was the intent, honestly enough. So just for what that's worth, if you guys want to have a Christmas tree ornament out of your diecast, that is something people are doing. All right, we'll watch it go around. You guys take care. I will see you on the next one. David at TWYCE Diecast.